The Jordan River was churning that day as if all of nature wanted to block the path of the people of Israel. The people gathered on the bank and watched helplessly at the swollen waves. On the other side was the Promised Land, dreamed of and awaited for generations. Moses was not by his side, nor his staff that had parted the sea. The priests lifted the ark. The holy object shone in the morning light, a sign that God's presence went before them. The people made way. The first priest stepped forward. His soul touched the cold water that enveloped his ankle. Nothing happened. The second foot also stepped in, and the water reached his knees. The river continued to flow strongly. The people watched, suspended between faith and fear. But God never forgets the moment a person obeys, because in the distance, almost imperceptibly, something began to happen. The waves rose up and gathered into a huge, ever higher wall, suspended, held in place by the power of the one who made the rivers. Downstream, the water slowly receded, letting the white, smooth stone surface. The ground dried under the priest's feet until the entire riverbed became a road. A murmur went through the crowd. The children stared wide-eyed at the wall of water. The women clutched their infants, and the men felt the earth tremble beneath them. But it was not fear in that tremor, but amazement. It was as if time had stopped there in the middle of the Jordan. When the last person had crossed and the last child had stepped onto the other bank, Joshua looked up at those holding the ark. They were tired but determined. He gave the signal and they stepped out of the riverbed. At that moment, without any warning sound, the wall of water collapsed back. The river began to flow again, as strong as before, as if nothing had happened. Behind them remained a lesson. God does not only part seas and stop rivers. He opens paths where there are none. And sometimes he waits for the first step to be taken before the miracle begins.